Bienvenue sur Contact Pro Live, c'est Germain Kaindo à la présentation aujourd'hui. Je suis fier encore de vous retrouver dans un nouveau numéro et nous allons faire quelque chose tout à fait différent comme on a toujours fait. Aujourd'hui, nous présentons une organisation qui s'appelle COP Congo. C'est une ONG, c'est une coopérative. Ces enfants ont organisé ça et j'ai découvert par ça. J'ai d'abord eu des mails et je suis entré en contact avec eux. Ils m'ont parlé que c'est un événement qui réunit tous les Congolais. Et donc, si vous voulez venir, donc il fallait payer sans rente. Donc, comme média, ils m'ont invité, ils m'ont dit à Germain si vous pouvez venir assister. Et puis, alors, en tout cas, ce que je vis, ça m'a ébloui. Nous sommes donc à la genèse de la création d'une banque. C'est ça l'idée donc. Et nous demandons donc à tous ceux qui peuvent embrasser aussi l'idée de venir joindre cette coopérative. Donc vous vous souscrivez et toutes les conditions là sont là. Donc si vous êtes intéressé, on demande tout simplement d'être congolais et avoir une bonne foi et avoir donc et respecter cet engagement. Aujourd'hui, nous vous présentons tout simplement cette coopérative. Donc, suivez les images qui vont dérouler pour l'instant. Et dans la prochaine émission, nous invitons un des géniteurs de cette idée qui est Marc Mpassa. Il viendra pour nous expliquer de plus en plus et quel est le bénéfice d'être à la genèse de cette organisation. Et dans l'avenir, combien ça peut nous payer. Ok, donc je vous laisse donc les images et on se retrouve à la fin de l'émission.
No, COP Congo, what's about? Okay, well, I guess it's an NGO, but in this context, it's a cooperative bank that is starting up just to benefit the Congolese people in southern Africa.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Bonjour, bonjour.
Bonjour.
Comment vous allez?
Nous allons bien.
Moi, je suis Emmanuel Pambo. Nous sommes ici ensemble. C'est la première conférence pour les jeunes. L'objectif de cette conférence est pour intégrer la communauté congolaise ici en Afrique du Sud, pour faire le business, le commerce ensemble et aussi, si on peut, dans le futur, avoir une banque coopérative, quoi. So, sorry if I can switch in English.
Yes,
but it's an honor to have everybody here. We really encourage all Congolese people to join our functions as we have professional speakers, entrepreneurs, businesses, and people that are working in the finance industry for years that can really empower the community. So we want to say thank you one more time for everybody that decided to pitch, and let's make this a success.
Okay, can I have an idea of when did all of this started?
Well, the idea started by one of the COP Congo founders, Papa Marc Mpassa. It was an idea he had with a couple of wise heads in the Congolese community for years now, that the Congolese community or the Congolese as a nation, we should have a bank of our own. It was an idea that was brushed off, but I think after a couple of years with events like this, finally his vision is starting to come to fruition.
And what is the condition for members to join you guys?
Now, the condition for membership, I think it will be explained in the conference, but from what I know is that you need to buy shares, so you can join by paying, I think it's 1.2. Yeah, it's around 1.2. Then you join the cooperative. Or you might not have to pay 1.2 straight away. You can pay at a much lesser price, thinking around 500. You negotiate with the team members, and then you pay your shares as time goes by.
Okay. Are you recognized by the Republic of South Africa?
Yes, I'm a South African, but obviously je suis congolais, bien sûr.
Non, l'organisation, je voulais parler si vous êtes enregistré, vous respectez les ordres, vous respectez les normes.
Ils ont toutes les conditions. c'est respecté. It's just that now we need more members. Because if you have more members in the cooperative, then the bank can kick off.
Ok. Et vous vous réunissez, vous avez des réunions mensuelles, comment ça fonctionne?
On se réunissait chaque 2 semaines pendant le week-end et on s'organisait comment on allait faire des événements. Okay. Donc c'est ça. Avec le temps, c'est le commencement, mais avec le temps, quand on aura plus de membres, plus d'individus, ça va décoller.
Ok. Et combien de membres du comité?
Du comité, on est, je pense...
Bon, pour le Finance Summit.
Finance Summit, on a 20.
Ok.
Mais Coupe Congo, je pense qu'ils sont... C'est plus que ça. C'est de loin plus que ça. Vers le 20, 30, 40, 50. Ils sont quand même beaucoup.
On a besoin de plusieurs membres, bien sûr. C'est pour ça qu'on a des événements comme ça.
Des événements
just so
comme
we
ça.
can get more people to market what the bank is actually trying to do. So the more events we can have, the more people that can come and support, the quicker the bank can grow, the sooner everyone can start benefiting from the objectives of this cooperative.
Hello, how are you?
I'm alright.
Nice stuff, yeah.
We try.
These are fun, huh? Hello, how are you?
I'm alright.
Nice stuff, yeah.
We try.
These are fun, huh? Can you explain to us? Present yourself first.
Oh, I'm Kaiba.
Yes.
I'm one of the organizers for the Coupe Congo. We're just having a youth finance summit to speak to the Congolese youth about financial literacy and just help them manage their money better. So we're excited to be here. I'm just setting up a tea and coffee station.
So how long have you been on the...
I've been since it started in June.
In June?
They started to talk about the summit and they approached us to be one of the organizers because they wanted to get young people like us.
Okay.
So so I've been on it. We've been planning it for June, so it's very exciting to see it come to life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
The more people we can register, the faster
Then I think...
I'm just supportive of this. Wherever I can Sorry? What do we need to do? We need to write the name.
Served for everybody. So I really want to ask everybody to please bear with us as we proceed along the conference.
Alright, I just want you to look at your neighbor. You know, I feel like whenever I hold the mic, I feel like I'm in the church. Unfortunately, it's not church yet. Just look at your neighbor. I'd like us to just relax a little bit more. Just greet them and tell them they're looking nice this morning. Yeah? Looking amazing this morning.
What about those that have no neighbors next to them?
So those who don't have neighbors, you can tell the one in front of you. Just to greet a little bit. Alright, thank you very much. I believe you're all relaxed now. Alright, so we're just going to quickly move on with our program. We're going to be starting with our first speaker of the day. It's David Kabwe. He's going to be giving us a short speech. He's actually a CRC president from the University of Pretoria. Is he around? Yeah, he's here. Thank you very much. Can you please welcome him as he's coming forward?
Let's give him a round of applause.
A very good morning to all who are present here today. I'd like to begin by acknowledging the program directors. I'm very grateful for the introduction as well as the opportunity. I'd also like to extend my sincere appreciation to Dr. Songa Bao for extending the invitation. I'm very grateful to be here in that regard also. I also consider it a privilege to be at the inaugural summit. Now, I believe that today is history in the making. I'm going to be absolutely very brief and stick to the point that is at hand. My name is David Kabwa. I'm the SRC president at the University of Pretoria. On a daily basis, I oversee a constituency of about 65,000 students. I'm also the first ever SRC president at any university who has been elected for a second term in office. In doing so, taking on the ANC Youth League, the EFF Student Command, DA Student Organization, PASMA, and Frey Fund. I'm also the chairperson of the South African Youth Parliament Commission on Minimum Wage and the Pretoria Regional Representative for the APRM. That's the wing of the African Union that deals with policy formulation. I very much consider it a privilege to be here today. So I'm going to be brief in what it is I'm going to introduce, and that is the particularities of the youth in regards to financial development. Now, I believe that we have the ability and the capacity to be passionate, to be positive, to be perspicacious, and to be boastful. But the reason why we seem to be going around in circles is because very often we come for these fantastic events and we sit and we talk and we engage and we speak and we go home and nothing changes. And that begs the question, why is it that we continually have so many talk shops and these talk shops do not result in any kind of different...
Thank you very much. Can we just give a round of applause once more just to encourage him for the great speech that he's given us? Alright, just moving on quickly to our next speaker. I believe that he's going to tell us a little bit more about himself, but he's a banker by profession. I'm going to be calling upon Mr. Sergi Bashala from Metonia Group. Can you welcome him as he's coming forward?
Let's give him a round of applause.
Hi all, I didn't prepare anything like David. Quite a challenge to have the next person speak after him. Bit of a combination between Barack Obama and Martin Luther King. Very good. Can we appreciate him again? It reminded me of my early days at varsity, and the passion and zeal that you have is great to see in young people. But I think today, for me, is a special day and a special occasion because it brings us together as Congolese people. It is very rare to find such an event unless you're inviting your friends and family members, mates at home for a braai or whatever. But to meet and gather like this for this type of event, I think personally is the first one that I've attended, and possibly for you as well. Chatting to a couple of my mates here, all confirmed that. But what I just want to say is we're from Metonia Group, and we did not hesitate when we heard of this event to even be associated and sponsor. And we want to reaffirm our commitment to Coupe Congo. Is it Coupe Congo? Co-op Congo? Coupe Congo? I've been corrected, I think, several times on how I say it, but I think it's Coupe Congo. Am I right? Coupe. Yes, that's what I thought it was. Because a coupe is a normal coupe, C-O-U-P. Okay. So when I say cop, they say coupe. When I say coupe, they tell me it's cop. So I'm not sure, but I think today I got clarity. So what we began our journey around 2014. I think after spending some time in corporate, eventually you've got to make a decision, and the decision is I want to impact the world and I want to bring about real difference. And to bring about real difference, we've got to create businesses, because it is really only through that we can make an immediate impact, rightful impact, and meaningful impact. So that was one of the reasons why I decided to jump the ship and begin something of my own. Through the years that we have, before we even began the company, we have sponsored young Congolese people to go through university, to complete their studies, to do well. We employ only Congolese people in our company, although we have broadened up because we don't want to be seen.
Voilà, vous avez suivi 2 discours. Donc il y avait à peu près une dizaine des entrepreneurs qui ont présenté les avantages, comment ils ont commencé leur business. Donc on se retrouve pour une émission explicative de cette coopérative par l'un des géniteurs de cette idée. Merci et à la prochaine fois.